Welcome to Epic Tales and Critical Fails, a Pathfinder 2nd Edition Remastered podcast. Prepare for adventure, terror, and the occasional use of bad language. We're a rules-light podcast. We don't agonize over the rules because, quite frankly, there's a lot of them, and we will get them wrong occasionally, so be kind. We're also using hero points slightly differently. No one gets them at the beginning of a session. Instead, the players accrue them during the game, and they can have a maximum of 3 at any one time. But if the worst happens, they have to spend them all to stay alive.
I'm Laura, and I play Katarra, a sneaky, stealthy sailor, or pirate, depending on your point of view.
I'm Lucy, and I play Bethilde, landlady of the Wandering Barnacle and grandmotherly gnome.
I'm Mike, and I play Bertie Bunce, halfling cleric of Pharasma.
I'm Maddy, and I play Minesh Adon, a tempestuous root leshy of death.
I'm Kyle, I play the vastly knowledgeable and cunningly clever Xander Dante.
And I'm Michael, I'm your GM, and I play everybody else.
We left our misfits locked in deadly combat with Gale, the Organdroid. Gale had just caused Xander to vanish. And now, for the conclusion.
He became Xander.
Where's Xander, though?
Is this like a trick?
Xander has gone. And you just see Gale standing there looking around menacingly at you all.
What does Xander see? Is he like in a liminal space somewhere?
Yeah.
Well, on your turn, we'll discuss that.
Okay.
Did we see that happen?
Well, no,
Well.
because
Yeah.
Minesh,
Katarra is looking in that direction, so
Yeah.
Katarra saw it.
but Minesh and Tuppence have their back to it.
Unless you want to roll a perception check.
On your turn.
Do I
It's
see it?
Tuppence's go. Tuppence turns around at this point because, quite frankly, he can't see
that an
anything else.
action?
No, turning around isn't an action. Because he's going to move over to where Gale is, and he's going to strike Gale.
I think
Is it
that'll
Gale,
hit.
though?
Is it Xander?
I'm legitimately stressing about that.
I think it's going to be Xander.
So
Please.
that's going to be a 23 to hit, which is going to hit.
Please be kind, everybody.
And that's going to be 8 points of slashing damage
To
to Gale.
Gale?
To Gale.
Or Xander Gale?
It's like the thing.
And then
like,
he's going to
I've got
raise
so
his
much,
shield
like-
as his third action. He's like, "Oh, I've seen this one before. I'm going to raise my shield." And you just hear Gale go, "Arrgh!" That brings us to Bertie's turn.
I mean, obviously, I don't like that this thing's just appeared next to me. Can I get away with it from it without it hitting me?
Attack
like
it,
a
attack it,
disengage?
Bertie.
With what?
You can heal him.
Oh, maybe it's like, well, actually, no.
In Pathfinder, it is a step that does.
How many
A step
heal
5
spells did you
feet
say
will
you
take
had?
you away
We have no
without
heal
triggering
spells.
reactions?
Yes,
But-
you
A bit, Bertie.
I see a passed out snail.
You do.
Can I run to the snail without getting hit?
He has
in
battle
any
medicine.
way?
You could run past it and see what happens.
Yeah.
He may. I mean, this is a thinky creature.
Try it, you
He
coward.
may look at you. You're not a threat. There's a you're running towards to bring somebody back from unconsciousness. It's hardly like you're being an aggressive threat at this point.
I'm never aggressive. I was willing to serve you, oh mighty robot, and I run to the snail and heal the snail with
You
battle
run to the
medicine.
snail and you heal the snail with
the
battle medicine.
gnome-sized snail, not the regular-sized snail.
I mean, he's not a regular
Yeah, he's not
size.
regular
either.
size. Is that the size of a large dog, isn't he?
Yeah. No, yeah, like a
So
medium
it
dog.
was 16, so it just succeeds.
Success. Yep. 2d8.
That's 15 healing.
The Bethilde.
That was the sound of a snail waking up.
Snail
Bethilde
gratitude.
sucks in air as she wakes up. Okay, that's 2 actions. You've got an action left.
Battle medicine's only one action.
Battle medicine is 1 action.
Wow,
You
that's
learn
OP.
something new every day, Pathfinder.
Is there anyone else within range that I can also battle medicine?
Maybe Minesh.
Minesh.
I can battle medicine with Nash as
Yep,
well.
go for it.
You're the only one hit points, aren't you?
Oh,
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Hey!
4d8 healing.
He looks so giddy.
Look, I do one thing and it's heal.
And you do it very
Love your clerics, people.
18 healing.
18 points of healing to
It
Minesh.
was barely any better than the 2D.
Katarra, it's your go.
Okay, so first action, stride towards Gale. I think I
Amazing.
should have enough movement. And then I will try to do a feint on him.
Mm-hmm.
So just regular, distract him feint if it succeeds.
Yep.
That is a 23.
23 against perception DC, isn't it?
Yes, I believe so.
Succeeds.
Yeah. Okay, so distract him feint means that he's off guard and -2 to perception checks and reflex saves.
Uh-huh.
So going to try to hit him with the rapier.
Go for it.
Why you got silly sly grin on your face? I don't like it.
Roll and find out.
So that will be a 17 plus 7 is 24.
Hit.
Okay, so that will be
Still got runic weapon.
yep. So 3, 5 points of regular damage.
Okay, and your sneak attack.
1 point of sneak attack damage.
Okay,
And then second action, try and hit him with the star knife.
go for it. Wait, you stride towards him, you feint, and then you attack. That's 3
yes.
actions.
Yeah, sorry.
What did you roll for your sneak attack? What was it? 5 for the weapon. Sneak attack was
1, I think.
1. Okay, so 6 points of damage. Okay, that brings us to Minesh.
I'm going to battle medicine myself as well.
With some mud.
Yeah, that's 15. So I just
Succeed.
12. And then I'm going to pivot as a free action.
Turn on the spot.
Pivot. That's a move, actually. No, go. Go for it.
No, in netball, you could always pivot on one foot without it being an issue.
And then I want to cast Scatter Scree on Gale.
Okay.
So it's a basic reflex.
And he has a -2 because of my feint.
Yes, Xander, you do.
Why are you like this? Who hit you?
Gale is very clever.
It's a 2 continuous 5-foot cube. So
Just look. I just looked at my hit points, man.
no,
Why?
so it should be the square Gale's on, and then hopefully a free square in front of him. I believe there's a free square from this angle.
I think Tuppence and Katarra will be in it.
No, that way.
Roll your reflex save then.
With a -2.
2. For our listeners at home, I've been betrayed.
Says the man who stole a cookie from me earlier in the week.
I did not steal a cookie. When you went to get him, I picked him up and moved him further away, which I would argue is actually worse.
What would your reflex save?
16.
16. Minesh, is that success or fail?
Success. So you take 2d4 halved. Just get the other d4. So basically, those squares are difficult terrain for a minute. And that was 6, so 3 points of damage.
Gale collapses onto the floor.
Are we just
Spot
openly
on.
trying to kill Xander now?
He
Apparently-
still looks like Gale. Gale is laying on the floor.
So listeners to him, just to clarify, Gale has somehow turned Xander to look like him, and Xander's co-workers, we'll say, have just began wailing on him and beating him into a pulp.
Well, out of character, Gale probably did like illusory disguise or something.
Something. We called this at the start as well. I told you to be nice, and no one listened.
It's
I was nice.
It's Ulti's go. Ulti is going to continue to raise her shield and look at the rest of you expectantly, wondering whether she should kill Gale. Do I finish him off?
He looks pretty dead to
He's
me.
unconscious, right?
He looks unconscious. Do we want to leave him unconscious? He seems quite intent on. She looks pointedly at the pile of bodies.
Well,
I don't think we want to be skinning him skinning us
He's
alive
down.
anytime
I think
soon.
we should leave.
Xander might want to study him.
Oh, yeah. Are
Yeah,
there any
that's
others?
also true. No, everything's.
We should run away.
We should leave. Yeah.
So
No one for a second wonders where Xander's gone.
So as a snail, Can I
Well,
still
you'll
talk?
have to.
No.
No, but you'll
Okay.
have to stand up to spend an action.
Okay, and I point with my eye stalks to the door.
Can I
Minesh
go?
agrees.
Can I go check the Gale and see if he's going to stabilize or if he's going to die
Well,
of
you're
his
still
own
in
accord?
initiative order.
Oh.
Because
Oh,
you've got a person who's on dying.
yeah, ulti.
Who's
Do I
dying?
finish him off?
He looks
Gale
pretty
is
dead
dying.
to me.
Right in front of you.
I feel like I've never been in a situation where the person that we're killing.
Well, could Alti do a perception check, because she did see that Xander was there and then it reappeared as Gale.
Okay, I'll do a perception check.
What a weird thing to say out loud.
That perception check is
A nat 20.
24. Friends, if I'm
Are we friends?
not quite. However, I don't think I really don't think we're friends with Xander anymore, that's for sure.
Where is Xander?
Lying on the floor over there dying.
Well, you're a cleric. Kill him.
I don't have any healing spells left and I've only got one action.
You're not battle medicine.
Yeah.
Ulti strides over to him and that's her final action.
No, she was right next to him.
Is she?
Yeah.
She's right next to him. She reaches down and she's like, I really hope this isn't a trick. She just succeeds on the medicine check. And 9 points of damage.
Does she have battle medicine?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what she did.
Yeah.
9 points
Oh,
of
9
healing.
points of
9
healing,
points of
okay.
healing.
I thought, wow.
Yeah, she does a harm spell on you. That's Ulti's turn. Xander, it's your go. You've just woke up on the floor.
Does he still look like Gale?
He
though?
looks like Gale. For all the rest of you, Ulti has just healed Gale, and Gale has just woke up.
Ulti, what are you doing?
You said to heal him. You said heal him. I heard you say that.
But you said he was Xander and he's not.
From my point of view, what have I? Do I know that I look like? Do I
You have
feel any
no idea.
change? Yeah, okay.
You haven't, you for all intents and purposes, you just felt something touch you.
What happens if he looks down?
He looks down. You see Gale's body. You must have been somehow grafted into him.
Well, Xander waking up, as far as he knows, his friends have just attacked him for no reason. The first one who did was Tuppence.
Yep.
So he's going to wake up, and in like a fit of rage, he's going to grab Tuppence, kind of push him against the wall, and scream, "What was that about?"
Roll a grapple check. This is athletics.
Athletics. Did I put anything in athletics? Yes, but it doesn't really matter. That's a 14.
Tuppence just moves away from you, going like, "Oi, we healed him, but now he's... Governor, I think we've got a problem here. Gale is definitely still alive, and
Oh,
he's
wait.
very angry.
Wait, can they hear me if I talk?
When you speak, you sound like Gale.
Okay, but, yeah, I'll just keep shouting, "Why are you attacking me?"
You told us you wanted to skin us alive and wear us.
No, that was Gale, you fucking moron.
You are Gale.
Do I look like Gale? What? Looking at his hand, you can
Yep.
see the change.
Yep, you do look like Gale. Quite a
What
lot
has
like
he done
Gale.
to me? What is this?
Maybe you've been grafted.
How? That type of work will take hours, days, weeks. This happened in an instant.
Oh, I don't know.
What happened to me?
I just hit things.
Can we roll to...
Yeah, can I
Also
roll?
initiative.
Well, yeah, I mean, Zan, you can roll an Arcana check if you want.
Yeah, I'll corner check. Why do I bother with this dice, man? It's not a natural 20.
That's because you
It's a
haven't
dirty
purchased
20,
them
actually.
to
Dirty
go
20.
Irish.
You think he cast Exchange Image.
Shit.
You
Ah,
exchanged
shit.
his image with yours, and when you didn't manage to force away his mental intrusion, that you think you're like this for about a minute.
A minute. Hold on, if that's the kit.
He looks like you.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Xander's
figured
not
that.
there.
Xander's not there.
Xander popped out of existence, as far as we're aware.
So, you see, like, how mechanical is Gale's face?
Well, Gale's face looks like the brass automata that you saw before.
Okay.
Except he's cut spaces in it to insert the eyes.
Okay. You
Pretty
see,
hideous.
you see fear come over these reassembled eyes as you realise, as Xander Gale starts shouting, "He looks at me! He looks at me! Find him! Kill him! He's exchanged image! Find him!" Can I look around the room to see if I can see me?
Yeah, that was 2 actions to stand up, 1 for an Arcana check. So you can do that next time.
It would have been not great anyway.
Yeah, well, it's a good job it doesn't count. Bethilde, it's your go. As a snail, you could stand up, which is 1 action. I'm not entirely sure how a snail stands up, but
I'm just imagining that I'm lying on the side and it just sort of roll up sideways, so I'm now the right way up.
Yep.
I am going to see if I can see the Xander, because I heard saying that.
Roll a perception check.
Perception check. My snail eyes see nothing. It was an 8.
You have no idea where Xander is. You're not even sure whether you believe this guy who's screaming that he's Xander in Gale's body. It's 2 actions, so you've got 1 left.
Is there a pile of bodies somewhere?
There is a pile of bodies in the northwest corner of the room.
Going to move to the pile of bodies with a view to hiding myself in the pile of bodies.
Okay.
Can you imagine the smell?
Yeah. I am. Oh wait, I was gonna say I think actually I have imprecise scent of 30 feet. So actually I can smell it even more. I was gonna say
Lovely.
I'm a snail. I can't smell anything. For future rounds, if we are continue to be in combat, is the snail's foot a limb?
The snail's foot is a foot, yes.
That's all. Thank you for the clarity.
Do you want to kick something? Because last I checked, snails couldn't kick.
No, that's all. I'm not. That's all I wanted to ask.
Clarification question. If
Yes.
If the snail Bethilde has imprecise scent, would she not scent Xander?
I rolled a really bad.
You rolled a really,
perception
really
check,
bad perception
poor-
check,
yeah.
so no.
Okay.
So what is obviously here is this is either a hidden or concealed. This is a hidden or undetected creature. She rolled so badly that she's not going to be able to detect him even with precise scent, with the imprecise scent. However,
And Beauregard's going to sort of continue. Is going to
follow the other snail. Okay, so 2 snails go towards this pile of bodies. At which point, Minesh, roll a will save.
That is an 18.
18. Minesh vanishes. Gale appears there. Xander reappears where Gale was.
My face, a beautiful, beautiful face.
That's the end of Gale's turn. It's now Tuppence's turn. Tuppence whirls around and he's like, is this one even real? Am I meant to hit it? What am I meant to do? Governor, tell me what to do.
Insight or perception?
You want me to perceive? All right.
To check if it's Minesh or if it is Gale.
It definitely looks like Gale.
What did you roll?
I'm not telling you. But I definitely think it's Gale. Charge! And he runs towards Gale, gets over there, and you've wasted an action, so he just swings. That is going to be a grand total of 28.
That is a crit.
Yep. It's going to be 12 points of short sword damage as he slashes into you, Minesh.
Okay.
As you look like Gale, and you're completely confused. You heard what they were saying. You probably twigged as he's running towards you what's happened, but it all happens too quickly for you to react, and that's the end of Tuppence's turn. Katarra, Bertie, it's your go.
How healthy is Katarra looking?
I'm on 17 out of 26. So I'm not too bad, to be honest.
Wait, and Xander's back. How bad Xander's looking?
Xander
I
looks
don't
very
want to
terrible.
talk about it.
I'll run up and battle medicine Xander.
Thank you.
Beauregard looks even deader than normal.
Oh no, not again.
But right.
Oh,
No, I'm just saying. He
No,
doesn't
no,
look
but it'll
very
be
well.
the second thing.
If
No,
I
no.
fail battle
No.
medicine, can I try it again with my with my next
No,
action?
because once you've done it, they're immune for the day.
Oh, well, unlucky. I give you a pat and cast guidance on you instead.
He tries to bind your wounds, but the bandages are too loose, and you're like, is he trying to kill me?
What? I swear you could do this all the time. Why are you struggling now?
I'm confused and scared.
Nerves.
Shut up.
Katarra, it's your go.
But
Okay.
Fine, Gale.
because I did actually see the switching of places because of where she stood. And
Yes.
I saw like Xander like reappear where Gale
Yep.
was. Can I try to do a perception check to try and see if I can see Gale?
Yep.
Not Minesh Gale.
No, so you're looking around for something that's not there. So you're looking around for something else. You're not looking at the image that's in front of you, the vision that's in front of you of Gale. You're looking for something else in the room.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's a natural 17 plus. What do I plus?
Perception.
6, so 23.
You think there's a slight disturbance in the dust right next to Minesh.
Right next
Where
to
Minesh was standing, there's a disturbance in the dust.
Which side of where
Disturbance
Minesh?
in the force.
There's a disturbance in the force to the right of Minesh.
Okay, so Katarra will move up to where that disturbance
Or well,
is.
to the right of the now Gale.
Yeah.
You think there's something there to the right of
Yeah,
Gale.
so I'll stride up to where that bit is.
Okay.
And then I will slash at it.
Okay.
Would
roll.
it be a concealed
It's
check?
a DC 11 flat
DC
check.
11 flat check.
Question. So when I rolled cast scatter scree, it made difficult terrain in the 2 squares. The one empty one near Tuppence. If Gale has to be in the square next to the person that this is being cast on, technically he wouldn't be able. He'd have to use an action to get out of the difficult terrain.
It would cost him an extra movement, an extra 5 feet of movement for that one square.
Oh, okay.
No, I rolled a 2 on the
You
flat
slash
check.
at the air, and there's
Yeah.
nothing there.
Yeah. Okay, those are all my actions.
Okay. Minesh, Tuppence just ran up and smashed you one. Something about you looking like Gale. You look down, you've got a metallic body.
I'm gonna hit Tuppence.
Okay. Tuppence,
Don't do party versus party. on the
Tuppence is going to
podcast.
use reactive shield.
So I'm gonna kind of scream at Tuppence and say, "It's me, Minesh, not Gale. Have you not learnt from Xander?" And then try and hit him.
I did look.
We could all learn from Xander, really.
Maybe you should just ask.
In the middle of battle, the last thing I do is have a conversation with the thing I'm trying to kill.
Yeah, look at you now.
What can I roll?
You're swinging with your... what are you doing?
I'm just gonna punch him.
All right, so swing with your staff then.
No.
Tuppence lifts his shield and the staff batters off the shield because he did use his reaction of reactive shield. Okay, that's one action to try and beat Tuppence.
Can I? Obviously, I've seen what happened to Gale and to Xander. Can I roll something to kind of try and disrupt what's happened?
You think the only way for it to be disrupted is for Gale to drop the image.
Okay.
That it only changed when you got grabbed. You felt a hand on your shoulder,
Yeah.
briefly touching you, and then immediately you had a different body. You think it's to do with Gale's got the ability to do it, you haven't.
But the other thing is Minesh would have seen Katarra just slash at air.
That is true.
Yes.
So she might wonder, why is Katarra slashing
No,
at air?
she was focused on Tuppence. Because there is a very specific thing in Pathfinder called point out, which is an action you have to take if you want to tell everybody else that an invisible creature is in a square.
Well,
They just
Thanks for
planned for
pointing that
everything,
out
didn't
to us.
they?
I'm very happy to point out the rules when they need
I was
to be.
never a rules lawyer. I just say things.
moan at me for being a rules lawyer.
No, I've only been a teacher's pet.
So, Minesh, 2 actions left. What do you wish to do? Would you like to cast some massive damaging spell in the middle of the room?
No, I don't have any.
I want to cast nuke.
Okay.
You could roll a perception check to try and find Gale.
Yes, I would like to do that, please.
Go for it.
So that is a 18.
You have no idea. You definitely know he touched you, so he can't be too far, but you haven't really got any idea.
Which direction in that perception check? Which
you think
direction?
you got touched on the right shoulder?
Yeah, but from what direction did I feel that?
It was to the right of your body.
To the right of me.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you look, and there's just no evidence to suggest where it would be.
Yeah. Okay.
So you got 1 action left. You swung at Tuppence. Perception check to find Gale.
Yeah. So the right shoulder bit. Can I just kind of I'm not gonna attack. I just want to kind of feel something and see if I can grab onto something. Like
Where are you feeling?
Minesh, you're quite small. Be careful.
There are some things Gale didn't feel the need to graft onto him. Roll a flat check.
I'm man enough, baby.
Natural 20.
You feel cold metal underneath your fingertips and then pull your hand away almost immediately as you find wet, bloody flesh.
Well, could I not have? I wanted to keep my hand there.
Like, so grab action.
Yeah. So I
Oh,
wanted
so
to
roll an
grab.
athletics check then if you want to try and grab him.
Well, I rolled in that 20.
That was your flat check to find it
Oh, damn.
because he's not there.
Damn.
I rolled a flat 18, so what do I add?
Athletics.
23.
You think you've grabbed something. You're not sure what it is. It's not there, but you think
Is it
there's
metal
something.
or fleshy?
It feels both.
Fleshy.
It feels both.
Soft or
And then,
hard?
so just as this happens, I'm just like telling the whole group the disgusting thing I've grabbed.
Topper's
And
just like,
You're standing there watching Gale grab at air, and it's just weird because you have no idea what's going on. And Gale's going, "Oh, I've got something very bloody here. I'm sure you all want a part of it."
no.
so am I grabbing whatever I'm
You
holding?
think you're grabbing something, yeah.
Okay, I'll take that.
It's now Ulti's turn. Ulti is, by this point, completely confused by what's going on.
I
And
think
is
we're all confused.
going to raise her shield and prepare an action. That's
I thought I
Ulti's
took
turn.
a turn at some point. I don't really
Xander.
know when.
Sure,
Okay. Right. So I figured out this is a spell exchange image.
You think so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, first thing I'm going to do is gonna move a little bit closer to just a little bit, a little bit closer to where current Gale is.
Uh-huh.
Going to cast out detect magic.
Yep.
Would that detect? Would I be able to see if he's made himself invisible or something? Would I be able to see real Gale?
You get pings of magic from all of your allies, and the kind of 10-foot square that's adjacent to Minesh. There's something in that space.
Okay.
So
some dust
so
on him or something.
detect magic is 2
Flower.
actions. So
Have
you've
you got
moved
flower?
and you've cast detect magic. So that's 3
His
actions.
face.
Crap, I forgot about movement. Yeah, that's completely
Completely
right. Okay. Can I shout out very quick? I know you've just said it's an action.
Talking's not an action, is it?
No, talking's not an
No,
action.
but pointing out.
Point out.
It is there.
Because you need to do something more than just shout, "Oi, it's there." Or oi,
okay.
it's to the right of Minesh. It's got to be. It's actually there.
Yeah, can I point out? Actually, no, you've already got your grab, so you know where it is.
I'm grabbing nothing.
Okay, well, can I just shout out? Yeah, to that right or wherever he is in comparison to Minesh. Can I just shout out left of Minesh? He's
On your
there.
left.
Or just where
Yes.
my hand is.
You think
Minesh has grabbed him. That's what I'm going to shout. Minesh has grabbed him.
Tuppence looks at you as like, "It's not Minesh, it's Gale."
That you've just seen me turn into Gale, and then I'm not. So clearly, the same thing's happened to Minesh.
Yeah,
6 seconds.
if you can believe that. Bethilde, it's your go.
If you can believe that.
I am going to try and bury myself in the dead bodies and hide.
Go for it.
Why are you like this?
Is it a stealth check?
Yes.
Yeah, because
How is
hard.
that stealth?
Trying to hide.
The snail has a plus 10
I
stealth.
know. So that will be a 24.
Yes, you believe you are hidden.
And I'm going to. Oh, I can't whisper. If I can talk in snail, does that mean that Beauregard will be able to understand me?
No, you can't speak. You can't speak snail.
I wish I could speak snail.
Okay.
You think he's clever enough to follow your lead?
Yeah, I'm going to poke one eye stalk out, and I'm going to sort of like point towards the door, and then I'm going to suck it back in.
Okay.
To which point Beauregard is going to sort of like wiggle his eye stalks as if to nod, and then head towards the door.
Okay. So Beauregard is leaving.
Have fun, guys! I'm doing my part. By doing nothing but hiding. What's Gale trying to do? Does he want to be a snail?
He's grappled.
I don't
Oh,
think he's
yeah.
grappled.
Minesh, what's your current AC?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would, because I rolled a 28.
Wait, actually, I would have lost the frightened condition last turn.
Yes, you would have.
So now it's not a crit.
Hey!
You're still going to take 13 points of slashing damage.
Are you still up?
Yeah.
You're still up.
just-
Okay.
yeah.
Gale immediately appears next to you, and he drops the image dismisses the image and
Does
is back
he
to himself.
use an action
bit-
to
which
peel
bit
my
of
hand
the-
off?
Oh no,
So-
he's not peeling your hand off yet. He's just appeared next to you because he's taken a violent action,
Okay.
and then he's going to hit you again.
Can we see which bit of Gale Minesh is now holding?
His leg.
Which one?
The third one.
23 to hit.
With the map.
Yep, with the map.
I feel like the more we talk about
11
Gale's massive
points
dong,
of,
the more damage we're going to take.
Bludgeoning. 11 points of slashing damage.
Minesh
says
goes
sledgehammer.
down.
Minesh goes down. Gale immediately does nothing. And
gonna be the name of
seems
this
to take a
episode?
stance
Gale's
and
massive
get ready. That's the end of Gale's turn. It's Tuppence's turn. Tuppence
Minesh
is...
moves in the order.
Yes, Minesh does move in the initiative order. It's definitely Tuppence's turn, though. He's going to move towards the Gale.
He's already in front of the Gale, but he could perhaps move to get into a flanking position.
He will move to get into a flanking position. And as he does so, Gale will take a reactive strike of a 23, which is going to hit Tuppence, even with his shield raised. That's going to be 14 points of damage to Tuppence. And he's going to then have moved into a flanking position. Question is, does he have more? He does have more than 14 hit points. That is very fortunate for Tuppence. Tuppence is still up, and he's going to swing his short sword. 28 to hit, which is going to hit. That's going to be 10 points of slashing damage. He's going to swing again, and going to miss. So he deals 10 points of slashing damage, but takes a bit of a pounding himself. And as you lot childishly giggle about third legs,
Kyle went there first.
God, Albert's like a bat.
Gale looks at you all as like, I do not need your anatomy to reproduce. You think you have killed my family. Let me show you how wrong you are. That's the end of Gale's turn. That's the end of Tuppence's turn. Bertie, it's your go.
Can't tell what I feel. You're going to regret being in that pile of bodies. Lucy did just have a moment of like looking down. Like, oh no.
Seems like a good place to hide. Dead bodies? Why not?
2 action heal on Minesh.
Okay,
You do have heal spells.
My
That's
final
his last
one.
one.
he's got one.
I can do maths. 25 healing.
25 healing. Wow.
Thank you, Bertie.
And guidance on Minesh.
Okay, guidance on Minesh as well. That's Bertie's go. Katarra, it's your go.
Okay, so feint against Gale.
Okay.
Ooh, that's probably not going to work. That was only a 5 plus 7.
Fail.
Okay, so then I'll just try and hit him with the rapier.
Okay.
But I am in a flanking position with Tuppence.
Okay.
Oh, that's not going to hit either because that was a 7 plus 9. So that is about
16 misses.
Okay, and then so did feint, hit, tried to hit again, but with the map. Nope.
Okay. It's now Ulti's go. Ulti is going to hit Gale with a harm spell.
Yeah.
Gale gets a fortitude save. That's going to be a 29, which is actually a critical success. No more damage. And then she's going to raise her shield again. So that's Ulti's turn. Xander, it's your go.
Yeah, I'm going to reach out and from the tips of my fingers cast out electric arc. As a reflex save on him, isn't it?
Yep. That is a 22.
Success, but it's half damage, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. 4 takes 3. Takes 2 points of electric damage.
Doesn't seem to affect him.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Like at all, no.
Doesn't seem to affect him at all.
I will shout out that he's immune to electrics. And
Your tricks don't work on me, wizard.
you haven't seen all of my tricks, Tin Can.
have. You've met many of me.
I'll just cast shield. Stay away.
Okay.
I'll cast shield.
All right, Bethilde, are you going to stay hidden? Or are you going to jump out of this pile of bodies?
No, I'm going to keep on hiding.
All right, roll another stealth check.
Wasn't that one?
Now one. You
So
you think you're hidden?
I pop my eyes out to check that I am still hidden.
Do you want to do anything else on your turn?
Oh, well then, I am going to try and perceive the bodies around me and check that they. I'm
Check their pockets.
I'm gonna feel the bodies around me with my enormous snail foot.
Okay.
And try and check that they're actually dead.
Go for it.
That's 26.
You think they're definitely dead. You also think one of them's wearing a bandolier.
Ooh, can I? Is it an act? Have I used all my actions yet?
You've used 2.
I'm going to. I can't manipulate it
No,
enough.
you can't, because you have one big
Um,
foot.
That's okay. At least they're dead. That's good.
They're definitely dead.
Cool. Okay.
And Beauregard is out the door.
Great. That's fine.
Beauregard disappears, and Bethilde stays hidden.
I am
and
going to hide inside my shell.
Minesh, it's your go.
I cast Timber, so Gale has to make a basic reflex save, please.
Yelling timber.
31. That crestfallen look is back.
Don't worry. And then
This tree sprouts up the ground, just crashes towards Gale, and he just slices it in half with his staff.
I stand up.
Your
is-
nature has no power here, druid.
Pretty cool, to be fair.
It's Gale's turn. Gale is going to... Well, Gale is going to start to pirouette. And he rolls a performance
Is he
check.
pivoting?
So, I need to know what your will DCs are. Because he's just rolled his check as he pirouettes. And now I need to know.
They will DC.
So your will saving throw plus 10.
17.
Okay, he's a critical success against you.
Crap.
Basically, if your will DC is anything lower than 20, 19, he's critically succeeded against you.
Mine's 19.
He's critically succeeded against you.
We're level 2, man.
Yep.
Does that include me?
20 is your will DC. So he's only succeeded against you.
Mine's 17.
Is he going
17, okay,
to
so-
turn all of us into Gales?
Everybody except Bertie is fascinated and cannot take any actions except to applaud Gale's performance.
Does that include me?
What did you roll?
Congratulations on the bat between your legs.
No, it's
Will,
not about
will D,
it's 17.
17, yeah. So you are fascinated as well. So you would
The eye
clap.
stalks pop out.
Yeah,
and I just
you're-
like wiggle the eye stalks.
Bertie, you are fascinated. Now, the fascinated condition means that you...
So was this a spell that he cast?
No, he did a performance.
Like a -2 penalty to perception.
To perception checks. Can't concentrate, which means you can't cast spells, and it ends if a creature takes hostile action against you or your allies. Which, let's check what happens with OT. Oh, OT and Tuppence, it's never going to work. They're never going to be that high. So both of those critically succeed against as well. So Gale then strides away from everybody and puts himself on the far side of the room. Away from everybody. And that's Gale's turn. So, it's now Tuppence's turn. Tuppence applauds. That's his 3 actions. Bertie, you are fascinated. You can't cast spells, and all you can do is actions that are relevant to the subject of your fascination.
Can I still attack it with my dagger?
You could.
Like, you know.
You could run up to it and attack it with a dagger.
Have you got enough
You can ask him for an
movement?
autograph, but actually just stabbing it.
If you're fascinated, can you have an aggressive
Like a
thought
stalker.
against it?
Yeah, it's just he can't concentrate.
Okay.
If
Whoa.
Like a serial killer or something, you're like, this is
But-
amazing,
If I
I'm
can't have
stabbing
you,
something.
no one can.
Minesh touched your third leg, it's fine.
Sorry. How far am I? Way too far away.
Yeah, you'll
yeah.
probably have to use 2 actions to move.
Can you
But
throw your dagger?
Attacking's only one action, right?
Yes, so you could run up to him and attack him with a dagger, or you could run up to 10 feet away and throw your dagger.
Oh, I'm going to run up and stab him.
Okay.
For the Shire!
18 to hit.
Miss.
I tried.
Katarra, it's your go. You just applaud for 3 actions.
Boo.
No, I think that's not how you applaud.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah!
Multi applause.
Can't believe we have to teach you this.
Xander, you applaud for 3 actions.
Woo!
How many rounds is
Congratulations! Wow! What a man! I was so lucky to have looked like him for the briefest of minutes. It was once enough.
Bethilde just applauds. Minesh, you just applaud.
Can I do something else?
No, because it's critical
critically failed.
success, so you must use all 3 actions to applaud.
How long does this last?
I had such a good idea of what Minesh was going to do.
Well, it lasts until he takes a hostile action against you. So he could walk around the room all day, and you'd just be in that situation.
it
You'd
But he
just
also
always-
wouldn't be attacking us, so that's okay.
No.
Individual or collective?
It's until a creature takes a hostile action against you or your allies.
Okay.
And this isn't a spell.
No,
It's an
it's
innate
his
ability.
it's an innate ability called unrivaled performance.
You know what that means, Bertie? You got to get in there. You
talent.
got to take a beating.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, proud of you, buddy.
Fight me, I dare you.
Woo! Beat that little halfling bitch.
No, I should have attacked you when I had the chance.
Someone's not going to get healed by Bertie.
I've got no heals left.
It was never going to happen. You can't even do battle medicine on me anymore either.
Yep. This is the end.
He's going.
To run away from me like a coward.
Wait,
Boom, cornered, there's nowhere to go.
Bethilde's not affected, is she?
Oh.
Bethilde is affected.
Oh.
He moves around Bertie, and the first thing he's going to do is
I'm
require
going to attack that thing anyway.
Tuppence, Minesh, and Katarra to all make a will save. Actually, no, sorry. All make a reflex save.
Does this count as a hostile action?
I think it does.
Yeah!
23.
23 is a success. You're dazzled for a round.
15.
Fail. You're stunned 1, blinded 1, and dazzled for 1 minute.
Hold on, stunned.
Tuppence is going to succeed. He's already dazzled for a minute, so he's still dazzled.
What was
However-
that? Sorry. Stunned.
Stunned 1, so you only get 2 actions on your next go.
Yep, and
And
blinded.
Blinded for 1 round,
Yeah.
and dazzled for a minute.
I'm already dazzled.
Well, now you're dazzled for 10 more rounds. He's like, that's a hostile action. And then he's going to turn around and use another cool ability he has called Greatest Showman, because he was built to cast spells and enchant and to perform things in quick succession. So he turns around, looks at Bertie, and immediately I need you to make a will save.
29.
29. Nothing happens to you. So that is that's Gale's turn. Now it is Tuppence's go. Tuppence is going to turn around and where is he? Tuppence.
He's literally right behind him.
He's right behind
He turns
him.
around and he swings. He's got to roll a DC
But
11 flat check.
He was stunned 1 earlier.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So he stunned 1. So he loses an action. He makes the first flat check, and he's going to hit, and then he fails the second flat check. So he's going to do some damage.
I think
9 points of damage.
I think he was also in a off guard position with Bertie.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because he would have hit anyway.
No, but whether it turned it into a crit, that was my point.
No.
Okay.
So
Well,
he's going to
sure.
do 9 points of damage. And it's now Bertie's turn.
Can I take a step back so I'm 5 feet away from it? Or like...
Are you stepping or striding?
Stepping.
Step is one to
Step.
disengage, basically.
Yeah, step.
Okay.
Sure. And I'm going to Divine Lance him.
Go for it.
26 to hit.
Reactive strike. You're within 10 feet.
Not a hubba.
That's a natural 20.
Boo.
Yeah, it hits.
It disrupts.
Really?
It disrupts your attack. You don't get the spell off.
What?
Yep. That's going to be a grand total of 28 points of slashing damage.
I go down.
Bertie drops. Like, you denied my spell. Now deny this. I will enjoy adding your flesh to my family. That is the end of Bertie's turn. Bertie moves in the initiative order. And Katarra, it's your go.
So am I no longer fascinated?
You are no longer fascinated because you took a hostile action.
Right, okay, let's remove that. And then I will...
However, you are dazzled for a round.
Yes, I know. I'll stride up to him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to stand next to Tuppence.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am going to try to do a distract him feint,
Go for it.
but a DC 5 flat.
You need to make a flat check first.
Is it 5 or 11?
5.
Yay, that was a 13.
Okay.
So going to try and attempt to hit with rapier.
Are you doing a hit or are you doing a distracting feint?
Distract him feint.
Okay,
sorry.
right. Yep, sure.
That was a natural 19 plus my deception, which is something. Plus 6.
Plus 6, 25. Success.
Cool. So yeah, try to hit with rapier.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, it's not going to hit. That was only a 3 plus stuff, but no, it's not going to hit.
Okay, but he's off guard to the end of your next turn against you.
Yes.
And he has a -2 to his reflex save.
No, because I did that on Xander Gale.
Yes, but that whenever you succeed on
the
his distracting feint.
Sorry, yes.
Yep. That is the end of your go. It's now Ulti's turn. Ulti is going to stride right up to him and stab him with her rapier.
Quite far away. Has she got enough
Yeah,
movement
she's
for
going
that?
to have to use
She'll
two
use 2
actions.
actions to get there. She, however, I believe is going to miss. Yes, she misses, and that's her go. Xander, it's your go.
Okay, I will reach into my bag, pull out the acid flask.
Mm-hmm.
I'll shout over to Gale that all this talk of flesh, he's about to lose his, and I will throw it at him.
Go for it.
What do I add for a thrown attack?
It'd be your dex and are you trained in thrown weapons?
Gather,
Essentially
no.
add the bomb to your character sheet and it'll give you the thing. Assume it's... What's your dex? +1?
Plus
+2. So assume it's +4 to hit.
+4 to hit.
Yeah.
That's 15.
15 misses.
15 misses. It does have the splash feature though, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
The splat and splash feature means that... Do they take damage even when you miss?
When you use a thrown weapon with a splash trait, you don't add your strength modifier to the damage roll. If an attack with a splash weapon fails, succeeds, or critically succeeds, all creatures within 5 feet of the target, including the target, take the listed splash damage.
Okay, so what's the splash damage?
1 acid splash damage.
So everybody within 5 feet of the target, of Gale, takes the 1 point of splash damage.
That'd be Katarra, Tuppence, and Ulti.
What about
And me.
Bertie?
Bertie would be within 5 feet.
No, because
No, he's within 10 feet because Bertie moved.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bertie got hit because he had reach, not because
Yeah,
he was outside of the thing. Yeah.
I'll also shout. I've got another action, but I'll also shout over to him. I can't believe you made me like you for a minute. And lastly,
How did it feel to be a morally superior being, human?
I'll just cast shield as my last action.
All right, Bethilde, it's your go.
So,
Snail Tilda.
how high is the ceiling?
The ceiling is 10 feet above you.
Would it just be the movement and an acrobatics check to climb on?
It would be an athletics check to climb on a ceiling.
I'm going to try.
Okay.
I'm going to try and climb on the ceiling.
Okay. So you can climb up the wall first. That's the first action. So you move to the wall. First action to climb. That's 1 action. Second action, climb.
5.
5. You manage to get 5 feet up the wall.
Okay.
So you can roll another climb action to get another 5 feet up the wall.
4.
4. You don't move.
Being a snail's a lot harder than it looks.
That's the end of your go.
That's what I do.
Minesh, it's your go.
So I'm stunned 1, so I only have 2 actions.
Yes.
So I'm going to move over to Bertie and shake my head at Ulti for choosing to fight and not heal, and then do
She
battle
looks at you and is
medicine.
like, I don't have any healing spells
Can
left.
you not battle medicine Bertie?
I could have, but I didn't see him through this giant hulking automaton.
Whatever. And then she battle medicines Bertie.
Okay.
Hopefully. 17 plus 8.
Takes you to 25, which is a crit.
Yes. Okay. That is 15 points of healing.
Okay. Bertie, it's your go. You wake up on the floor. You're like, ah!
I haven't thought about what I can do. Can I cast spells? No, can I step further away so I'm not...
You'd
within
have to stand
10
up first if you wanted to stay. You could crawl 5 feet, actually. No, you could crawl.
I can crawl 5 feet or
Yeah.
further away, please.
You crawl 5 feet further away.
Sitting against the wall, I cast Divine Lance at him again.
Okay, go for it.
Is that a -2 to attack?
12 to hit.
Miss.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
Hey, at least you didn't fail at climbing a wall twice.
It could be worse. You could be sliding down that wall. It's now Gale's turn. And Gale looks at Xander. You are getting on my nerves, human.
The furthest one away.
You're getting on my nerves,
He hasn't
Tinker.
even got nerves.
He's got flesh and other things, so he's he must
I
have
have
nerves.
the
but like-
nerves of a barmaid.
He has nerves of steel.
What the hell does that mean?
That's who I took it from.
Oh, I
Oh.
thought you meant you were extra sensitive.
He's got nerves of steel because he's metal.
The halfling barmaid
You haven't looked for the halfling barmaid yet.
that was missing.
There were many barmaids who walked home along that route.
Oh, so sad.
Uh,
I wouldn't have cared if it was really tall
Xander,
people.
I need you to roll a will save.
Okay, let's go for a different die. Come on. 17.
17. It's fail.
Yeah.
Kneel. You're going to drop prone,
Yeah.
which means you've got to spend... so your first action next turn will be to drop prone, and then you'll be on the floor.
Okay.
And then you've got 2 actions to do something with, like stand up. Right.
So basically, he's doing the hokey cokey.
Yeah, basically. He's then going to swivel around. Actually, no, he's not. He's going to look at Xander, and he's going to flick his hand and throw a playing card at you.
Is that a manipulate action? Because
No.
Tuppence is right in front of him.
I do
No,
have
it's not.
shield up.
You do have shield up. He flicks his hand at you, throws a playing card, and it hits the shield and destroys the shield.
Sweet. Is that the best you've got, Tin Man?
That was simply a test. Your shield is interesting, as is mine. That's his go. It's now Tuppence's go. Tuppence is going to swing his sword. He passes the first flat check because that's a natural 20. And then he hits with a 28. That's going to be 10 points of sword damage. He then succeeds on the second flat check. He's going to hit again. And then he's going to raise his shield as his final action. So that's 6 points damage. So Tuppence does 16 points of damage. And then it is Katarra's go.
Okay, so he's off guard to me because of my distraction feint from
He is
my
indeed.
previous turn. So DC 5 flat check, which I make with a 5. Then I'm going to try and hit him with the rapier, which I think that's okay. That is a 23.
Hits.
Cool.
You get your sneak attack damage.
Yep. But I get an extra D6 because runic weapon.
Yep.
So that is 3 plus 5, which is 8 points of regular damage. No, sorry, 9 points of regular damage.
Yep.
And 6 points of sneak attack,
So 15 points of damage.
if that's what those numbers add up to.
And
then
you
yes.
think you did more damage than you were expecting.
Yay. So second attack is going to be with the star knife.
Okay.
Oh, DC 5 flat check first. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, making that with a 12.
Okay.
No, did not make the attack because that was a natural 5.
Okay. So that's 2 actions, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Which third action?
Third action, I will aid OT.
Okay. You're going to aid OT. OT looks across at you and is like, how on earth are you going to aid me?
I'm a wonderful distraction.
Roll a deception check or a performance check, whichever you would like.
Probably deception. I'm not much of a performer.
Okay.
Isn't all performance just a form of deception?
Natural 1. That doesn't help at all. OT's going to try and stab him with her rapier. Miss. She's then going to attempt to cast a 1-action harm spell. Gale fails the fortitude save. So he's going to take 1 point of void damage. And then she's going to raise her shield. Xander, it's your go. You spend 1 action to drop prone on the floor.
Drop prone on the floor. I will. Okay, I'm going to cast Hand of the Apprentice at Gale.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a spell attack roll.
Yep.
God, man, it's a 16.
Misses.
Misses. Okay, there's that. And my last action, I'm going to aid everyone and distract Gale as I'm kneeling there on the floor. Going to reach my arms out. I'm going to shout over to him. Is that the best you've got with your flimsy playing cards? Try again, you flashy coward.
Awesome.
So he's focusing on me.
Okay. So you're attempting to aid the next person who attacks him?
Yeah, so it distracts him because that's so focused on me.
Okay. That would probably be Minesh, considering Bethilde is a giant snail.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bethilde, it's your go. You are halfway up a wall.
I'm going to continue to walk to try and climb up the wall.
Athletics check.
That was a nat 20.
Nat
Oh.
20. You managed to climb up the wall to the top of the wall.
Okay.
So now you need another athletics check at a harder DC to hang on to a ceiling.
Gonna do it. It's fine.
With the map.
It's not a-
shouldn't be a matter.
it's not an
climb
attack
isn't an
penalty.
attack.
Oh, okay.
It's called the multiple attack penalty, not the multiple climb penalty.
That's a
No, but there are things that can have the attack trait.
7.
that isn't-
7. No, you
Climb
don't
is a
manage to climb up onto the ceiling.
okay. Can I have another go?
Go for it. Yeah, no, grapples
seem-
and other athletics things do have the attack trait.
Okay. What do I know?
13.
13, you managed to climb up onto the ceiling and move 5 feet across the ceiling. However, you don't think, unless you succeed at the beginning of your next turn, you think a plunge 10 feet to the floor is very likely.
And you'll take full damage.
Beginning of my go.
Yeah,
God
you
damn
think
it.
your next action needs to keep you up there.
Okay.
Because
There
you're climbing
appears to be a
upside
plan.
down.
It's just no one knows what it is, including Lucy.
So you just see like you just go like sort of squeaking up the wall.
watching the
Yeah,
ceiling
we're
with
busy.
two
We're
fingers.
preoccupied.
Imagine you turn around and like snail tilder's just like on the ceiling. Snail tilder.
Minesh, it's your go.
Minesh is going to sneakily walk up to the back of Gale. So I need to roll to do that.
It
without
will
You
be
wanna
an
sneak?
action.
So yes, you need to roll a stealth check.
It will be an action because sneak is an action.
Yes.
Yeah, but I was going to move anyway. Wait,
As
is that
long-
2 actions?
No, it's 1 action. However, you could only move half speed. So you would only be able to move
It-
2 squares.
I mean,
like
it's
10 feet,
literally
yeah.
10
Okay.
feet,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so I just rolled a 19. Oh, stealth is 0, so 19. And then I'm going to cast Ignition in melee range.
Okay.
So basic... No, I have to roll for it. Oh, I rolled a 9. So it's going to be a 16.
Does she get a plus for me
Yeah, but
distracting
I
you?
need to get over 20 to hit him.
Roll your aid.
It won't make a difference.
And he is off guard because he didn't know you were coming.
What do I add to the roll?
Deception or
Deception.
performance.
I feel like a 17 won't hit.
Well, he's off
It's
guard.
only a 10.
No, it doesn't help. And no, 17 wouldn't hit either. It was just I wanted to draw it
But
out.
he's off guard because of OT, Tuppence, and Katarra.
Yes, but he was also off guard because he didn't notice she was coming. And then she swung, and then he turns and looks at Minesh and is like, ah, there you are, little tree. Bertie.
I stand up.
Okay, 1 action.
And feeling brave, I do another Divine Lance.
Go for it. And you do. confetti comes out of Gale's shoulders, but it's covered in blood.
Ugh.
It's only a 14 to hit.
Yeah, he gained a +2 circumstances bonus to his AC, which made it even harder. Yep, that misses. It's now Gale's turn. First of all, Gale is... He's done that. All right.
Hasn't he done?
Well, he hasn't done this yet. So, it's going to be a 17 to hit against Bethilde's AC.
Would he know of... Oh, yeah, she's a big snail, isn't she?
Yeah,
Yeah, so, yeah.
Nice.
So,
Visible,
so what was
some
it
would
to
say.
hit?
17.
If my AC is 17, does
It hits. And it hits with a telekinetic projectile as part of the table launches itself towards you and hits you.
All reliable,
It does
no.
bludgeoning damage. However, I just need to check how much.
2d6.
2d6, yeah.
Yep.
Although Gale's probably like level 10.
He's not level 10. You guys would not survive a fight with a level 10 creature.
I'm not sure we're going to survive this fight.
Look, we're doing all right. We're just being...
Famous last words.
We're doing all right. We're just being hamstrung by a snail on a wall.
4d6 bludgeoning damage.
Right, plus
Wait,
5.
why is it 4d6?
Because
He's a higher level than us because we're fighting him as a group.
Yes.
And he's like the end boss of this chapter.
Gale is a 5th level creature. That is going to be rubbish. Totally rubbish. 9 points of bludgeoning damage. So 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
How does it feel, Mark? That's what I go through every weekend.
It feels awesome because I think that's... How much have you got left?
1.
One hit point. Oh, okay. And then he's going to turn
I'm sort
around.
of like a sort of shudder, but I'm still holding on. I'm still there. I'm still going.
Keep on.
And then he's going to turn around and he's going to look at Xander.
Hey, buddy.
And he's going to... you need to make a will save, I believe it is.
Will save.
I'll confirm the save. You can roll your... It is a will save.
16.
16. That is going to be a fail.
Yeah, boy.
For 1 minute, you have no allies.
Really?
Everybody in your mind, in your paranoid mind, is now hostile to you. You,
Does that include Gale?
everybody in the room,
Everyone.
everybody in the room is now hostile to you.
Okay.
You treat no one as your ally, which means you can't flank with anyone, and you will act in the most proactive way to keep yourself safe. If something isn't attacking you, you'll be more concerned about what's closer to you.
Okay. I've just looked at the board and I've seen the closest thing to me.
Is Beauregard.
No, Beauregard's out here. I'm on the ceiling.
You didn't say he went out the room. You
He
said
did. He did very explicitly say he went out the room.
In which case-
No one moved the miniature.
It's
and I'm-
Tuppence's go. Tuppence is going to swing at Gale.
Gale's off guard.
Gale is off guard. He's passed the flat check. Gale wouldn't even get away with that with his confetti.
Question is,
thingamajig.
how threatening
8.
is an incredibly crusty-looking snail?
It's a very
You're
large,
sat there on the
abnormally
wall.
large
It's a large,
snail.
but it looks pretty bruised.
You're large, you're on the wall. What are you doing on the wall? Why are you a snail on the wall? You're trying to be a fly on the wall? What are you doing here? What are you doing? What are you waiting for? What's she planning?
So
What's
he
she
hits
doing?
with one attack, misses with
She
the
must
other.
die!
That's 8 points damage from Tuppence.
Nice.
And he's going to raise his shield. Katarra, it's your go.
Okay, I'm going to go for a distract him faint again.
Mhm.
But flat check first. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, make the flat check.
Okay.
Distract him faint is a natural 15 plus 8. So that is 22, 23.
Success.
Nice. And then try to hit with rapier.
Go for it.
Okay, that is a natural 15 plus I think going to be plus 10 because I've still got runic weapon. Is that right? Or is it just the regular one?
It's your regular attack bonus because you've already got a +1 rapier.
Oh, sorry. I thought it said 15 on the dice. It actually said 13. I'm blind. So that is actually 22 to hit.
Hit.
Cool. So that is 11 points of regular... No, sorry, 12 points of regular damage.
Okay.
And 3 points of sneak attack damage.
All right.
And then second attack with the star knife. is 70. Is a dirty 20.
Did you roll a flat check?
No, that would have been the flat check. Was a 17.
Okay.
No, that won't hit.
Okay, so the second attack with the star knife, but you do get a decent chunk of him with the first one. You do think, again, that did more damage than you were expecting it to. It's now Ulti's go. Ulti is going to look across at Katarra, kind of wonder what's going on here, and whether this is actually working.
He's got a -2 to reflex saves if she's got anything that targets reflex saves.
You look at him, you look at her and say something along the lines of, he's not as quick as he was a minute ago. And she's like, oh, okay, maybe this will help then. And she throws out her arms, and suddenly a swarm of scarabs bursts up out of the floor, scuttles across towards Gale and starts crawling all over him. He has to make a basic reflex save. Yep, -2. That's going to be a 23. So it still succeeds. So he's going to take half damage from my 2d6. Of scarab damage, which is going to be 5 points of damage. And Gale lunges towards you, Katarra, and grabs you and says, what you think of as life is a great deception. The faithful have already been taken, claimed, and saved. You are ours. And that is where we end this episode.
You can find us on your favourite social media platforms. You'll find links in the description below.
Thanks as always to Syrinscape for the amazing atmosphere and music. Make sure you check them out at Syrinscape.com. You've just got to be using them at your gaming table, because epic tales need epic music.
Thanks for listening. We've been Epic Tales and Critical Fails.